Hi, I'm Annie Ulichny, and I want to thank you for joining in with some meditation practice today. So, if we think about meditation, I'd like to have us think about meditation as it relates to how we are in a day and what we need to accomplish for meditation. What do I need today? And so, if we think of the range of the possibility of how we are, we could be at this top range of very stressed out, very anxious, and just, feeling very hectic, very busy, crunched, stressed, those kinds of things. And then if we move into this middle range, we feel ready, we feel balanced, we feel like we can handle anything that comes at us, that we can respond with clarity, with okayness, that we're ready for anything. And then if we move down to this lower area, this is kind of a sleepy area. It's an area of our well-being, our ability to function that feels like it's in a funk. It feels sad. It feels like all you want to do is go and hide under the covers, kind of a thing. That place is where we're going to work today. So often we think of meditation as just calming things down if we're way up here in stress. And what science is now teaching us is that meditation is really designed to help balance us and keep us in that ready mode. And that is, we can pull ourselves up or we can bring ourselves down. And we can really stay within that balanced, middle, regulated, nourished, restored, rejuvenated, creative, innovative place. That's where we want to be. And when we're out of whack, we're either way up here or way down here, we can go and do some practices to help restore ourselves. Right now we're going to focus on the sleepy types of days and times that we have, where the nervous system is really kind of fallen asleep a little bit, is one way to think about it. And we just can't seem to get ourselves going. And so we're going to do some movement practices. And so mindfulness is paying attention to these movements, really staying focused here, using the mind's ability to focus in on whatever we're doing, if we're moving or we're still and breathing. So the first practice we're going to do is we're going to have our hands up here and kind of like wings, and we're going to bring them down here, and we're going to curve in and put our head down and bring our spine, kind of stretch the spine a little bit as we bring our hands in and then come back out. Very simple movement, but I really want you to pay attention to the movement itself, really feeling the pads of the fingers touching as we come and stretch the back of the neck, stretch the top of the spine as we come down and then out. So now that we kind of know this movement, we'll just get going with it. Coming back out, just feeling the air coming through your fingers as you spread your fingers out and away from you. And then we're going to add the breath here. We're going to inhale as we spread out, and then exhale as we come in. Exhale, really feeling a full exhale. Inhale, come out. Inhale, come in. I encourage you to have this done with through your nose, inhaling and exhaling if that's possible. Inhaling and exhaling. Exhaling. We're moving at a bit of a faster pace, trying to wake everything up. This is a really good exercise to wake up the spine, the nervous system, get the breath moving, lining everything up, waking up the sleepy nervous system, the sleepy body. Exhaling, inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. feeling the palms, feeling the hands, staying really focused on the body and the movement. We'll do 2 more together. And at the end of this last breath, feel your pads of your fingers touching as you stretch your spine. And then very intentionally have your hands, place your palms facing up on your lap. And just close your eyes if they've been open. Just check in with the body. Feel along the spine. Notice if there's any aliveness going on there. Through the hands. Just noticing what sensations become obvious here. We're waking things up. So this next exercise is we're going to stretch our hands up over our head, and we're going to stretch one hand up like we're going to reach for something up on a high shelf, and you're really stretching along that rib cage area. So it's the hand and the arm all the way down the side body through the rib cage. We're stretching and then releasing, and then stretching the other side and releasing, stretching and releasing. You can have your hands up high if you'd like. Keep them up, stretching, releasing, stretching, releasing. You can have your hands midway to stretch up, or you can have one hand up at a time. Whatever is most comfortable for you, feeling the motion from the tops of the hands down through the side body. Stretching, releasing, stretching, releasing. And then we'll add the breath. We'll inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Through the nose is preferable. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. A few more together here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And again, take your hands and place them palms up so we really feel the aliveness in our fingers and our palms and our hands here. Again, noticing what sensations you feel in the body, the vibrations, the tingling qualities. Breathing in and out of the nose as we sit in stillness for a moment here. I start to feel like things are waking up. We're reestablishing connections. Rebalancing. So the next we'll do is some tapping. I'm going to move up again a little bit. And the tapping is going to be, you'll take your hands and just fold your fingers over and have your thumbs just on the side here. Very relaxed and soft. Nothing too tight, nothing gripping, just soft, just folding the fingers in. And we're going to start, find your belly button. And just below the belly button, we're just going to tap here. feeling the vibration as you breathe in and out. We could close our eyes here, but I'd like you to breathe in and out through the nose as you tap. Tapping along the digestive system is a way to communicate to the vagus nerve, which runs all the way down through our digestive system here, that everything is okay. We're ready to work completely and fully and engage and be ready for anything. This is also great for digestion and all the processes that take place within the organs of digestion. Just a gentle tapping. Feel the breath. Noticing that the breath is moving the belly in and out. And we'll come up to our chest area. You can move back up and down if you like. Trust your body's intuition. Trust yourself. Wherever it feels good to tap, tap there. This tapping is communicating to the nervous system, realigning the breath, the nervous system, the brain, the mind, bringing them all into alignment. Now we'll take one hand down and move the other hand and tap just right over the very top of the lung area, just below the clavicle bone. Sometimes it feels tender here, and that's okay. It's a gentle tapping. We're just waking things up. We bring so much energy through our breath into our body. We're just making sure everything is alive and awake and ready to work for us. And now down the arms, start with our shoulder. Tap down the front of the arm. Back up the arm underneath. Tapping in the armpit, just down below a little bit. Go back around and down the arm again. Come back up on the under part of the arm. Tap up into the armpit, just below. And now we'll switch and do the other side. So tap along that top part of the lung area just below the clavicle bone. And just check it out. See how it feels. If there's any place that feels, your body will tell you. Feels like, oh, that feels really good to tap there. Waking it up. And then we'll go up to the shoulder here. Our shoulders collect so much emotional tension and energy from our thoughts. Come down the arm. Up the underside of the arm. Into the armpit. Around to the shoulder again, down the arm, back up the inside of the arm, into the armpit, back along the lung. And now we'll take our hands and we'll go along the back, and I'll show you. I usually go up and down like this, so you want to use your hands and just gently tap wherever it is that's possible for you and wherever feels good. Maybe the lower back it feels really good to tap along just the lower back. trust your body's intuition. Trust what your body is telling you it needs. So keep tapping along the back. Okay, you can finish that up. Notice for yourself what felt really good, what places felt really good for tapping, and maybe try that again some point later in the day. But for right now, we'll just stay with our practice here and close our eyes if they've been opened. Breathe in and out of the nose. Have our hands placed on our laps and just check in again with ourselves here. Notice how the body feels. Feeling a tingling, this electrical quality running through the body. A sense of aliveness, just check in. Even the legs might feel it because they're very much attached to everything else, so they might and probably are feeling a sense of tingling as well. Through the torso, arms, hands, shoulders, back. Chest. So we're going to use our mind's ability to really focus and be creative here. And we're going to do an exercise of nasal breathing and kind of in the shape of a triangle, so to speak. So we're going to imagine that we're breathing in through the right nostril up to the space between our eyebrows. That's been referred to as the third eye. The mind's eye is right in this space right between the eyebrows. So we're going to breathe in, even though air will be coming in through both nostrils. We're really going to focus on the right nostril on the inhale, up to the space between the eyebrows, and then an exhale out the left nostril. And then an inhale in the left nostril, up to the space between the eyebrows, the mind's eye, third eye, and then exhaling out the right nostril. So we'll give that a try here for a few rounds. So we'll breathe in, inhaling, imagining all of the air is coming in through the right nostril, up to the third eye, and then exhale is coming out the left nostril. Again, we have to use our creativity, our mind's ability to focus on this. And then inhaling through the left nostril up to this, in our mind's eye, the space between our eyebrows, and then exhaling out the right nostril. Really focusing then again on the inhale through the right nostril, heading up to this space, this third eye, and then exhaling out through the left nostril. So continue with that for a few more breaths. Inhaling back in, left, up, exhaling out, right. Inhaling right, feeling the sensations in the nostrils up to the forehead. Exhaling left. One more time, up left, really feeling that left nostril. Up to the mind's eye, down, right. Fully exhale. And we can let go of that technique. And again, just check in with the body. Maybe check in even with the forehead and the face here with that breathing. Feeling how we're doing right now. Noticing a sense of aliveness and tingling and vibrations going through the body. And as we kind of finalize this practice and really cap it off and seal this sense of waking up this sleepiness within the body, this sluggishness, we can just check in with our body. And we can do that by bringing our breath and our focus through the body, through the feet right now. So inhaling through the feet and the legs, and inhaling through our soma, just to really seal things off for ourselves in a good way, to make sure we're really ready for the day. Breathing in, feeling what's here. On the exhale, releasing and letting go through the legs, through the feet, any tightness or any tension in the body. And we just do this at a bit of a faster pace because we're trying to wake things up. And we'll come through the pelvis and the sit bones, up through the lower back and the lower belly, feeling what's here and releasing and letting go. Releasing any tension and tightness. Come up through the torso, the rib cage, the chest area, the tops of the lungs, along the clavicle bone. Feeling what's here on the inhale. Release, let go, let go, let go of any tightness or tension on the exhale. Come in through the shoulders and down the arms and the hands on the inhale. Feeling what's here. Release, let go on the exhale. We'll take a breath through the throat and the back of the neck, along the back of the spine, feeling what's here in the throat, noticing if there's a raw, tense, knotted sensation or tightness along the back of the neck. Release and invite a letting go, using our focus, just letting go. Coming up through the head, the skull, the top of the head, the forehead, the eyes, softening the jaw, dropping the jawbone down. Breathing in, just feeling what's here and what we can release and let go of. On the exhale, give it a complete and full exhale. And at the bottom of the exhale, just push out more. Push out any remaining stale air. Release it all, every bit. Push out, keep pushing out. And then allow the breath to return to its own cadence and rhythm. Feeling this aliveness. Feeling that we've woken the body up, maybe from a sleepiness, a dullness, a sadness. We have all levels that are sometimes balanced, sometimes off balance. And we can invest in ourselves and take care of ourselves if we're too stressed out on the top or we're too sleepy and dull on the bottom. We can work for our own best interest and really invest in ourselves and take good care of ourselves in this way. I thank you so much for your time. It's such a gift and a pleasure to be with you, to share some practices. Have a wonderful day.